Alright, Diablo 4 players, brand new seasonal event update just came out, so let's go ahead and check it out. It's titled over here, Crush Goblins Together. This is, I think they call it Slay to Hell is the name, like the event, but it's going to be taking place from right now, which is December 17th, all the way until January 2nd at 10 a.m. So what's new in this update? Well, there's going to be a event where you're supposed to kill goblins together, and as a server or the whole game itself, if we can kill 50 millions, we get a free cosmetic. You guys can see over here on the right side, that's the cosmetic. But you kill goblins and you're going to get rewards. And then on top of that, you also have Mother's Blessing. So there's an increase of XP and then a 50% bonus of gold. So let's go ahead and hop in, check it out, and I'll let you guys know what I think of the event. It's been a while since I played a little bit of Diablo, so it's going to be interesting to see kind of how I feel about the game after playing genuinely just Path of Exile nonstop for days here. So let's hop in. And for those of you guys that are maybe have played Diablo and you already have all of your mythics and stuff, well, at the end of the day, is this event going to be for you? Well, there are cosmetics. Now, to be straight up with you guys, there are more goblins apparently in this area, the Hantu. There's supposed to be some sort of double goblin spawns. Let's go ahead and hop in. We're just going to do it raw and see what happens. I don't know how frequent these double goblins are. I actually don't even know what build we had going over here. So let's go ahead. Actually, we should just go up from here. And let's see. Oh, okay. Gotta preload all of the shaders over here, more than likely. I think this was a Touch of Death build, but since it is World Tier 4, most builds should be able to handle this no problem at all. So let's go ahead and just move around, and it's nice to be able to go so fast. Oh, I definitely would say, as far as optimization goes, whoa. Okay. Okay, the game also doesn't pause when you hit escape on this, but maybe it just needs to preload all of the shaders is one thing, because I remember back at season 6 there was a couple of iterations of the game where there's an update and genuinely it made the game so laggy, and there's a lot of desyncs crashing. I hope they got that situated, because at the end of the day, you know, that is absolutely key that they get that to run properly. So as far as these double goblins and stuff, I mean, I'm playing Spiritborn as one of the most OP classes as right now, but it is going to be taking some heavy nerfs. I'll be honest, I'm more so looking forward to Season 7 than this update, but, you know, I'm going to hop in, check out the update, and see... Okay, here's a goblin right here. Alright, there's a... I don't know if this is a special one. Okay, I think... Did we see doubles? Okay, let's check out what we're getting. So the reason why I feel like this event is more so for the casual side of things, and there's nothing wrong with being casual, it's just that at this point, you guys can see, I have all the mythics. Now you can get one Resplendent Spark. The main thing that we're really here for with these goblins is specifically looking at those ancestral drops, because we're looking for those high rolled aspects. That was the one area I felt was kind of missed out on in Season 6. It just takes too long to get those aspects, and they are addressing it in Season 7. But to keep the players that maybe have swapped, let's say, Path of Exile, or kind of coming back to the game after, you know, maybe you get Paragon 200, and that's, I would say, where a lot of, at least my viewers, felt like they had enough of this season. To come back into the game, I think you need, guaranteed Ancestrals at World Tier 4 for this event. Let's say the Goblins, they only drop Ancestrals. Because even if you get a guaranteed Ancestral, you don't know if that aspect, and I think that is the thing that a lot of people want to see. Now, you know, I haven't really seen any insane amount of goblins. I think we did get double right there, but if this is the event to come back to, we'll also check out Kyovoshad. Sometimes they do a remix of the town, but yeah, I'm just gonna play for 2-3 more minutes here, and we'll see if there is anything else that we can do besides double goblins. So remember, I think we had a couple updates like that in Diablo 3. I don't know why. I'm curious to know how you guys feel about this. I actually really like the goblins in Diablo 3, but in Diablo 4, they don't seem to drop enough stuff that I'm excited about. And so with Diablo 3, since we had a lot of variety in those goblins, right? You could maybe get a cosmetic, a pet. So there was kind of this chase where you could get something that you don't have, but I feel after playing Diablo 4 for thousands of hours, I pretty much have everything. So there is, again, an event. Let me actually pull this up, because I think it is kind of important to mention what are the rewards to see if you actually want to play this event. since we're kind of like showing it off, and I'm again kind of just doing this like raw here. Let me go pull it up. All right, so pulling it up, this is the trailer for showing off all of the rewards for this event. So again, you see the double goblins. So here is the first reward over here. So this is to slay 10 million goblins. Now that doesn't mean you yourself have to do this. It's just as like a server-wide thing. So this is something that you can get. So you're going to get a unique item, which honestly is kind of whatever. The runes cache, maybe someone really needs the runes still at this point. Most people have the runes that have been playing for a while. So I don't know if this event is mainly for people to kind of like return to it, because like the event is built around the new stuff, right? To get this like trophy and the mount. No one is sitting there thinking, I myself am going to slay the 15 million goblins to get it. There's also like this back trophy, and it's cool that all of this is free. But the thing that I think most people would want is this mount. The mount is 50 million. That is quite a big amount. But you also get a resplendent spark. I think it would have been cool if it just said like get any mythic unique that you want, and they just kind of give everyone their like, you know, the mythic that they want. I think that that would have been a better thing, because for me myself, like I said, I've already got all the mythics. I don't really need that. There's also tributes of ascendants, and then and more. We'll have to wait and see what that and more is. The thing is that again, myself, I don't feel like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hit that 50 mil. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go around to see how often are these goblins. I only found maybe one in like this like little 5-minute play session here. Technically they get doubled, right? So maybe the best thing to do is just kind of run around on the mount and then find these goblins. I'm not sure if there's like a specific area that will have more. If there is, I'll update you guys in the pin. But so far, I haven't seen like an insane amount of goblins. But even if we did find a lot of goblins, to have like a legendary drop, again, even if it's ancestral, the rolls are very, very rare to get the good roll that you want. So like, I don't know, I'm just not seeing these goblins. They said that it was supposed to be kind of like in Nahantu. But we can also check the Helltide. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. So I'll exit my mount, and then we're just going to go to a different area and see if they've updated some of the like areas for, of course, Xmas, Christmas. Sometimes they do change up the town, and we'll see if Yugioh shot is different. I think they should actually dress up Saragar, because this is kind of like the area that, you know, you go to open up the pit. And a lot of times for the end game, this is kind of where you're at. So looks like that area wasn't updated, but let's go ahead and check out this area. We'll check out Helltides for a minute, and we'll see if there is any updates over here. So, okay, let's see over here. Oh, we have like that little treasure goblin. We have a weapon rack over here. Weapons fit for a Spiritborn. We have the runes of power. Okay. So there's no like little like seasonal progression thing that you'd have. Horde of Citadel coins, okay. But they put a little like, I think this is supposed to be the little event corner here. That's usually where they have this. But as far as it goes, nice that we have a little healer that got moved, because it used to be like so far down over there. But let's go ahead and check out the Helltides. Maybe the Helltides have a lot more. Again, maybe my luck was just bad. We only found like one little, I don't know if I want to call it a pack of goblins. It was technically just two, but like it's doubled up here. So let's go ahead and run around and see if we can find a bunch of goblins in the Helltides. One thing I have to note is sometimes, I don't know if this bug still exists, but when you're on the mount and you have, do we have Subo? Oh, we don't have Subo. The like little mini map, sometimes it would kind of change up. Is there Forgotten Souls? Dang, we're still getting Iron Chunks. That was the Screaming Hellbane, right? Those are supposed to drop a different material, and it still isn't dropping. So hopefully they can get that patched out too. I've already notified them as a Diablo partner that I think like it was a couple weeks ago. Maybe this bug is kind of harder to fix, but like those little veins, they should be dropping Forgotten Souls, but like a lot of times they're just dropping like iron ore. So let's browse around. Let's see if we can find any more of those to see if they've patched that out. But also like how many goblins are we getting over here? There's some sort of elite that's marked over here. I don't know if any of these monsters are new. One of them was named Snowy, but looking for more of those goblins here. But, you know, I'm going to be honest, because I want to give them feedback for, like, my impressions. I'm not really feeling like this is a goblin event. Since we have to slay 50 million of them. I feel like maybe they're a little bit too rare. But, you know, sometimes with, like, RNG, you just get unlucky, right? But yeah, where are the goblins? Like, it was supposed to be in, like, Nuhantu, and I'm not feeling like this is, like, an exciting event. Even, like, I'm looking at this, like, from a viewpoint of someone that, like, has basically maxed out, like, everything here. I'm I would say this event may not be for you other than getting the mount, but the mount is kind of tied to like some number that you yourself are not able to achieve, right? Like no one has the mindset of I'm going to get this event done myself. If you are, then you know, that's awesome. Good for you. But like realistically, it's not for like the hardcore grinders. Now for the casuals, like I'm just wanting to know how big is this goblin increase? I only found one pack. I wanted to make this like a short video just to check out the event and see like what there is to check out, but I'm just oh, there was another, there's a goblin pack right here. Found him. Okay, so it starts off as one, and then is he split into two, or how does it work? Okay, so he opens up a portal, and it looks like there's another goblin. Okay, so here's the way I see it. Like, it's great that we're getting these materials, but again, as someone that pretty much has everything, I still don't have perfect aspects. All of these legendary drops are useless for me, because no matter what, since they're non-ancestral, they will not roll those aspects. And I know that in Season 7, we're getting this update. I'm actually more looking forward to Season 7. It's actually going to be one of, like, the best seasons that we've ever had, even though it kind of is a recycled event of, like, Season 2 and Season 1, because we have, like, the little, like, jewel socket, and then we have the powers that we can kind of put in. It's really cool, but I would really like there to be some sort of endgame thing. And I know in Diablo Immortal, they got, like, a new raid boss that was, it was, like, for the WoW event, and I think that would be more exciting if there was some sort of new, like, I don't know, red and green, like, sort of demon that spawns in for, like, the holiday, and he drops something that only drops from specifically him. That way it gives you an incentive to play. But I just don't see myself, like, playing this for more than just making YouTube content. Again, showing you guys, here's the event. In, like, 10 minutes, we killed, like, two separate little, like, packs of goblins, so we got 4 goblins, but I had no, like, progression from upgrade, unless this aspect is better. We can go check, because if you go salvage, here's a little tip, it will tell you if you have an upgrade by these little icons. These items I'm keeping because, like, they rolled something that I was maybe making a build for, but, like, you'll see this little icon here, but, like, I didn't really get any upgrades for my character, and again, if my mindset was to get some of the skins, it's like, okay, 10 million, 15 million, I can't just hop in there and play it. Maybe if it was to kill like 100 goblins, then some people would be like, okay, I want to grind out this event. But I think retention rate is a pretty big deal in Diablo right now, and I think that what we need is a new forms of endgame besides the pit. The pit was cool, like, you know, when it first came out. I liked it. I'm a fan of Greater Rifts versus Nightmare Dungeons, but I think there needs to be some other activities to do specifically for this event. Would have been cool to see some other things. I would love to know your guys' suggestions over here, but that is the new event. Basically, you get 2 goblins to spawn in, you kill them, and I don't know if they drop like more loot. Technically, again, we do get bonus XP, so I guess for the grinders that are like, yo, I want to hit that Paragon 300, now's kind of your time, and you can kind of get a bonus and a head start perhaps when the next season comes around, because remember, Paragon does stay, but I believe it's going to have to re-level up for the seasonal, but at least for Eternal, if your goal was to hit 300, well, you do kind of have something to go for, I guess, if you are a grinder for this event, not just counting like the double goblins. But you guys come to know, how do you guys feel about this event? Let me know down below. But if you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like on it if you're new here, subscribe, turn the bell if you'd like to see more content, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.